Hi everyone! In this video, you will learn how to adjust the bodice pattern. I will show you how to change the cup size as well as the waist size. When working with a block pattern or any commercial patterns, you're going to want to make adjustments to the bust of the bodice. The reason is that these standard patterns are drafted for size B cups. In order to make any of the adjustments, first thing is for you to find the star that's in the middle of the bodice pattern. It's quite easy to find. It's where the two darts would meet on the pattern. Now what you have to do is take a ruler and draw the dart legs all the way up to the star. It's quite easy, just follow the way I do on the video. The reason it didn't reach the star before is because the darts were blended in a way so that when you sew the darts in, the bodice would be nice and smooth. Now that you've drawn those legs all the way up to the star, go ahead and cut them out following the new lines. Once the darts are cut out, the small piece will be loose from the rest of the bodice. This is okay. This is exactly what you want. Next, you're going to want to pivot that small piece where the star is, just like I'm doing in the video, until the side darts meet. This way, we're getting rid of that side dart and allowing the bottom dart to do all the work. Go ahead and tape that piece down. You can also trim the side where the little bit of paper might stick out, just to keep it all clean. Alright. We have a new shape and we're ready to make the bust adjustment. Find the armhole and you'll notice that there is a line that goes across the chest of the bodice piece. Use that as a guideline and make a mark on the armhole about an inch above it. Go ahead and cut along that line, but leave a little bit at the end of that piece so that it'll be easier to pivot the new piece. Great job following the tutorial up to this point. Next parts are going to be a little different depending on your cup size. Consult the chart that I've provided for you so that you know how much of the piece you're going to have to pivot. For large cup sizes, you're going to want to pivot the piece away in order to create a gap where the pieces met at the star. Using a ruler, just like in the video, you're going to add the amount that's recommended for your cup size. Carefully take a scrap piece of paper and add it underneath so that you can secure the two pieces. Go ahead and secure the pieces with the tape and do this till you fill out all the gaps. I'm just going to quickly trim away the little piece that's sticking into the armhole. Before you trim away anything else, you're going to want to make the new star point. To make this easier to find the new star point, you're going to want to draw a line between the 2 points that used to connect at the original star. Once that's done, make a little mark in the middle of that line. That's your new star point. Using the new star point, you're going to want to create new darts. So to do this, you simply have to connect the star to the bottom point of the darts. I like to start with the dart that's closest to the side of the bodice. Before you draw the second dart leg, you'll notice that it's going to be too short if you just connect the original dart point to the star. So that means you'll have to make that a bit longer than it used to by taking the measurement of the line you just drew. Go ahead, use your ruler and mark the new point. Next, of course, you're going to want to connect that point to the star. Take a small scrap paper and tape it to the bottom center of the bodice front. You're going to want to use a ruler and extend down the front center point, just like you did with the dart leg. Finally, you have to blend the darts so that when you sew, it becomes a nice curve rather than a point. To do that, you're going to make a new mark about an inch lower than the star. Once you have that mark, go ahead and connect it to the new dart points. Now you're ready to simply cut away all the excess pieces of paper. Ta-da! You did it! You just made your cup size larger. Whoop whoop! To create a cup size that's smaller than a B cup, you're going to want to pivot the opposite direction and take in at the bust line. Go ahead and secure the pieces with a piece of tape. Now you'll notice there's an area where the paper have overlapped near the dart. You have to find a new start point by finding the center where that overlap happens. Before I can make any further adjustment, I'm going to fill up where the darts are with another scraps of paper. Just like last time, we're going to draw the dart leg that's closer to the side seam first. Once that's done, you have to shorten the front center of the bodice front in order to match the length of the new dart. Before you cut away anything else, you're going to have to blend the dart. To do this, you're going to draw a new point in between the two dart legs, 1 inch lower than the star. Then you're going to draw lines connecting to that point to the bottom points of the dart legs. Now you're ready to cut away all the excess pieces. Congratulations! You just made a bodice with a smaller cup size. Alright, so let's go on to the waist. Let's say you have to add about 1 inch to the waist of the bodice. You want to divide 1 inch by 4 and you'll get how much you're going to need to add to the front bodice piece. So 1 divided by 4 is about 1/4 inch. What you want to do is you take a scrap paper and tape it to the side seam of the bodice front. Once you've done that, you're going to only extend the bottom corner where it would be sitting on your waist, 1/4 inches. To create the new side seam, you're going to connect the point that you just made to where the armhole and the side seam corner is. To take away waist measurement, you're going to go along the waistline and make a new point, the measurements that you need to take away. Then you connect that new point to the corner of the side seam and the armhole. Go ahead, draw a new side seam and cut that little wedge away. To finish adjusting the waistline, you're going to do the same thing you did for the front of the bodice to the back bodice piece. Just watch the rest of the video. Congratulations! Once you've done that, all the adjustments that you need to make on these bodice pieces have been done. That's the end of this video, and thank you for watching. Look forward to more. Bye!